Welcome to the question of the month. This month's question is, why do you need to partner with program and finance? And Richard, this month you get to answer the question.
All right, so here's the thing about a nonprofit. It's got fundraising.
Yeah.
Why does it have fundraising? It has fundraising because it has to develop revenue to do what? To fulfill the cause and the mission of the organization.
Yeah.
And then so that's program. They do all that stuff over there. And then you've got finance, who actually manages all the numbers and keeps them in nice little categories and so on. Mm-hmm. So in answer to the question, why do you need to partner with program and finance is, well, program's got all the program information.
Yeah.
So I've got to actually rely on them and develop a relationship with them so I can get the information not only on, well, what are we doing, but what actually happened? Because the donor wants to know what good has been done. And then finance is going to actually give the finer points of the data, the information on the numbers. I don't actually see how fundraising can survive, especially higher end fundraising like planned giving, major gifts, and mid-level, without having very close relationships and contact with these two organizational functions.
But it's amazing though, how many nonprofits don't do this well.
It is.
Right? They don't get together. They're often silos. They don't understand what each other does. And they don't come together and work together to figure that out, because if they did, they'd see some really good things happen. But they're not doing it. So you see program doing their thing, and fundraising is trying to do stuff, and they're like, well, we need information, but they don't have the relationship with the program to get good information.
Which leads to the second point. Well, what do you do about this when you're talking about partnership?
Yeah.
Well, you need to involve them. You need to talk to program people and let them understand how what they do or what they do has to do with donors.
Right.
Like even bring a donor in to talk to some program people or to some finance people.
Well, they're probably the most effective at it, right?
Exactly.
Because they're right in the program.
Exactly. So it was really interesting in one situation we had where the finance person didn't really fully understand where money comes from. This was like blowing my mind, Jeff, because obviously the money comes from institutional or individual donors.
Right.
Those are the two, or earned revenue.
Yep.
Where you sell tickets like for opera or symphony or the arts.
Yeah.
It's just so interesting. There's a lack of education and understanding about money and donors and the dependencies that the fundraisers have on program and finance. So you got to get together with them, take them to lunch, talk about
Exactly.
Talk to them.
So you like to see leadership from fundraising, the development side, to bring these two together, because the other two probably aren't going to say, hey, we've got to get fundraising into the room.
No,
here.
they're not going to do that.
Right? Because it's fundraising's job to connect to the donor, right?
Yes.
So in order to really connect with the donor, you've got to bring those two other departments in.
So I would say it's fundraising's job to connect to the donor and connect to program and connect to finance in order to more effectively connect with the donor. So that's how it should operate.
All right. Well, good stuff. Well, thanks for joining us on Question of the Month. Hey, are you a blog subscriber? If not, go to veritasgroup.com/resources and sign up today. And thanks for joining us this month, and we'll see you next month.